That is some Shape of Water type shit. It's like a more easily digestible version of Zimzalabim. Duru-duru, dun-dun, dum-dum.
cockatoo.
Hi, welcome. So today's video is super exciting because we are going to be talking about Apink's comeback with Dumhdurum. Because not only does this music video feature parrots, but this music video also features parrots. I had to. So let's get into it. Actually, I'm going to stop you right there to remind you to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And if you would like to join my channel memberships, just know that it's an option to help sustain this channel in a different way. So before we get into the video, I want to give a little history of me and Apink. Back in 2011, Apink released the hit, My. What was that? You want me to recite the love confession from it? Okay, if you insist. Dear boy, I'll see myself out. Oh, I just saw the connection. Why did I not think of that? Why was do the first thing I thought of when they came out with Dumhdurum and not My? Mind blown. Anyways, after 2011, I have a huge gap in my knowledge for Apink until came out. And I actually really liked the song. I learned the dance and I actually didn't watch the music video until like the end of last year. I don't know why I do that. I did that with Boy in Love. And now we have Dumhdurum. And honestly, this song got me to thinking of, you know, songs with titles that have a D sound in them. Duru-duru, dun-dun, Dumhdurum. There's quite a bit, and actually, to make this fun, how about you leave in the comments down below songs in K-pop that have like a sound as the title? Let's start with the music video. So, I thought it was very aesthetically pleasing. I didn't really notice much of a storyline, but there were like a little bit of symbolism that I could see here and there. So, to me, the song is talking about how, you know, they were broken up with, but you know, they're fine, or at least they're pretending to be fine. And you can see a lot of them stuck in situations that are perhaps a bit troubling to them. There's water filling up this girl's bathroom, which is probably troubling not only for her, but her neighbor as well. That is some Shape of Water type shit. So you can really see that despite the lyrics saying that they are fine, they're actually in a way still trapped by their love. So for the scene where the girl is with her dog, you see at the end, she is still in a prison. I don't know all the members yet, but I wanted to point something out. There's this one member, and I noticed her a lot in the dance practice video. And just her hair and her outfit reminds me a lot of pre-debut Bomb. And like, I don't know, I just feel soft thinking about that. Like, just watching back her audition videos. But aside from that, I really loved the color story. And I think this color story is like a soft rainbow. I mean, we do see some colors that are very, you know, bold, and presumably you would think that it would be a lot more obnoxious, but I feel they add these softening filters to just give a softer vibe to the song and to make it more fitting. So I feel like we would see the same colors in this music video that we would in, let's say, Zimzalabim. But in Zimzalabim, they're more saturated, whereas here they're softer, like I said before. So it's a lot more fitting while still maintaining a level of boldness. I just like noticing how colors evoke certain emotions, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm in love with the pink scenes. I'm in love with, you know, the darker scenes that are highlighted by literal rainbows. My favorite scenes in the music video are actually this bathroom scene. I think the water looks really pretty. And of course, I do like the parrot scenes, though I have to point out how frighteningly, how scary. The cage for this African gray is way too fucking small. I don't get why you're caging up the African gray, the medium-sized parrot in the small cage, when you have a whole ass tiny conure that you could have put in that cage and had the African gray free. Logically, that still doesn't make any sense. Why do you have one bird loose and the other not? African grays, by the way, have the like intelligence of a 4-year-old child. By the way, that's your parrot fact of the day. I also really like the train scene. I wish we could have seen more of the fashion from the train scene because the fashion was really eccentric, but I feel like had they shown more of those fashions in that way, I think it would have made the music video go in a very different direction because that is eccentric. But like, I feel like it would have made this go in a completely different direction, but I still liked it anyways. And actually, as I'm editing this, they released their first music show performance, and the outfits really go in that direction. We're about to talk about styling a little bit later, but right now I just wanted to say that this seems like a more easily digestible version of Zimzalabim. Like, they really went in that direction, and I wasn't expecting them to really go there. But I have to say, I'm so excited about that. I know a lot of people don't like Zimzalabim's styling and they think it's atrocious, but quite frankly, that styling is just not for the weak-minded. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. The colors are bright. The poofiness is indeed quite poofy. And I've mentioned this before, but these are very reminiscent of obnoxious second-gen outfits, but done in a more modern way. And I think that's why I liked Zimzalabim, because it reminded me of second-gen outfits. And I really like these outfits too. Because if we think back to, Shokola's Syndrome or After School's Diva, we see these similar elements, these elements of obnoxiousness, these elements of very weird colors placed together to create this entire feel that I'm totally down for. So I'm really excited to see where the rest of these outfits go, and I'm even more excited now to roast their outfits. Okay, now let's move on to the styling. Usually I focus a lot on outfits, but for this music video, I was really blown away by the makeup. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I loved kind of the yellow mixed with pink blush and, the pearls and the diamonds on the face. I thought that was really stunning. And the outfits as well are super extravagant at times, and then really cute at times, and then really eccentric at times. So I think there was a really good, variety of different styling directions that they could go in for the stage outfits. And that is what I'm most excited about, because I did manage to see their showcase. And though I love the pink velvet dresses, I think that's a very beautiful touch. So girly, so elegant, so cute. I do have to disapprove of their choice in shoes. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, but you said it was cute when Momoland did it in Thumbs Up. Yes, but Thumbs Up was... I feel like you could expect that level of obnoxiousness in Thumbs Up and it would work, but I feel like Dumhdurum doesn't quite cross into that obnoxious territory. We see hints of it, we see hints of eccentricity, but I don't think it quite follows. The shoes are not it. That's all I want to say. Either way, I'm actually really excited that I get to live through this era firsthand. I actually missed entirely their era, which was sad because the stage outfits were actually really cute. And I just, again, I've mentioned this in another video, I feel a lot of regret just missing out on really beautiful eras in an artist's life. Like, either you didn't know them or you didn't care enough to kind of follow through with their stage performance outfits. And I do maintain that outfits are so important to an era because it really helps that era stick out. And of course, you can go back and look back on an artist's entire discography and, live through the eras after the fact, but I feel like it's not the same. I don't know. But luckily, I'm here now. We're gonna look at all the outfits and hopefully do an outfit roast if you guys are interested in that. Moving on to the dance. So, I feel a little reluctant to talk about the dance because in my ITZY WANNABE video, I expressed that I felt there wasn't really an iconic killing part, and then the shoulder part blew up and everyone was like, well, two people were like, you were wrong. And I don't like to be called out like that. So I'm not going to say that I don't think there's really an iconic killing part because I feel like that comes with time. Also, Kpop Shake pointed out to me that the shoulder move in WANNABE is actually similar to the one in Girls' Generation Genie, and I actually feel comfortable sharing this information with you since Q pays my bills now. But what I think could be the killing part is literally the... I think it's simple, I think it's cute, and I think it's quite catchy, so also... I love that part for whatever reason. Okay, so I asked you guys on my community tab what were your thoughts on Apink's Dumhdurum. So let's read some of the top comments. Contender for my 2020 Song of the Year. They served and no one else can tell me differently. Namjoon's hair owned this era. This is literally going to be stuck in my head for the next many years. This is the kind of song that you don't really know what to think about, but then it grows on you. This happened to me with also I'm So Sick and Now I love all three songs. I like the fact that it doesn't have a beat drop in the chorus. I can't really hear songs that smooth anymore. I don't stand the group, but I definitely think this is fresh material. Congratulations for the girls. I definitely agree with the fact that it does sound fresh. It does sound smooth. There were some parts in the song where I would have liked it to be a little bit more upbeat, but at the same time, I do think it's kind of perfect the way it is. I don't know. Song of the year, best comeback of the year, literally Apink never disappoints. At this point, we've already known that Apink has this kind, soft, poppy, and like when you're in a club in the 80s, although they kind of have their sounds now, but every song is different from each other. Also, the colors and retro vibes of the video mix really well with the music. I'm also reading a lot of comments saying that it's Namjoon's era, so I don't know any of the members, but I'm going to tell you who I think stood out, and we can fact check who that is after. Is the blonde girl in the bathroom with the water Namjoon? Because I think this is her era. I'm gonna film 2 alternate responses in light of what I will find out in the future. So, wow, it was Namjoon. Wow, that's good. I've read a lot of comments saying that Apink have matured into such a wonderful group and that they're really proud that there's some second gen representation in this 4th gen world that we're living in, and that really brings up a lot of emotions. I mean, they were able to break the 7-year curse. So it like makes you wonder, what if our other second gen faves could have made it too? You know, it makes you think, what would 21 sound like right now if they were still making music? What would, the possibilities are endless. Just some little existential thoughts to think about today. Why not? Okay. That is basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also, you know what? If you made it to the end of this video, might as well click on another one of my videos. If you have autoplay on, hopefully it's another one of my videos that is in your up next section. If it's not, I'm so sorry, but I do have a bunch of links in the description if you want to see more of my content. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!